kind of role in this sort of post turbulent environment in the Middle East?
Yeah, I mean, we're always trying to be where we can help. The problem here, of course, is an immensely political one as well. So it's very difficult to get involved until things settle down in certain areas. But like, for instance, in Egypt, there's a whole new opportunity for the country to rebuild itself, to re-identify itself with its aim and with its people, with its history. And I think that's a wonderful thing. So we're going to try and be involved with small kindness. And we also have another very interesting project actually in London. We're establishing a centre called the Maqam Centre, which is essentially a centre to build bridges and to enable people to see a broader view of Islam based on the Prophet Abraham. Of course, a lot of people don't know that there wouldn't be Mecca if Abraham didn't go there and leave his family in that valley. We wouldn't have a place called Mecca today. So therefore, a lot of people don't know the position of Abraham or his children, his offspring, the prophets in Islam. We want to teach that, and we've got a great centre there which is going to be open, I think, very soon. And it's going to have exhibitions, prayer space, there's going to be a swimming pool, cafe, etc. So a different kind of Islamic centre, if you like. It's not really an Islamic centre, it's a centre for people.
All right. I was going to ask you about the Maqam Centre, but I also wondered, with the kind of backlash there's been, we saw, of course, in the US, that multicultural religious centre that was being planned, or certainly, initially they called it the Muslim Centre near Ground Zero, the attack site of 9/11. There was a lot of backlash with people saying that this was a very negative thing. I wonder, have you faced any kind of resistance in Britain where there is still some Islamophobia?
Well, there's always doubt. People have doubts with what they don't see. And so while the building work is going on, people are going, hey, what's this going to be, we're opening the doors, making sure people understand what this thing is. It's to benefit everybody, but it's a prayer space, a place where people can gather together, intellectuals, artists, discuss, can work together, workshop together. And so there's multifarious activities. When you look at the Ground Zero issue, I mean, it was really, again, it was like political, if you like, credibility being driven up for some people, saying what they believe to be the thing that most people would agree with. And I think it was totally wrong, because in a way the person that's I think initiating that mosque was trying to do exactly what we're trying to do here with the Maqam Centre. Right. But it wasn't seen because everybody got the headline first.
Now, of course, you're there right in the heart of the Middle East, and I wonder how you regard what's going on and what people around you are saying as they watch how diverse the reactions have been across the countries. Egypt, obviously, Bahrain, we had Tunisia, and of course in Libya we've got Muammar Gaddafi saying he's willing to basically kill his people, and anyone who resists him. I wonder what the reaction is there, right in the heart of things.
It's pretty quiet, apart from what we're watching on AlJazeera. So we watch it avidly because that gives us the news. And I mean, I must commend you on the incredible ability that you have to project what's happening right now. But a lot of people are they're just watching with anticipation, and it's still very peaceful here. We've got people going to the beach.
Now, of course, My People, the song you've written for Egypt and the rest of the Arab world, now is going to be available as a free download, isn't it? Tell me how that's going to work.
Well, we're just waiting now for the green light, but pretty soon it's going to be available for free download all around the world. We're hoping through all the major digital outlets, including iTunes and everything. So. And also, of course, my site, yusufislam.com, you'll be able to get to it from there. And people just be able to download it and enjoy and sing along. I hope that this will become a kind of a moment which will be defined by those words, because those words are very important. My people, and we are all, one people. So I think it's a great moment for us to enjoy it.
Just a quick thought, Yusuf, about 30 seconds to go. I wonder, we've seen musicians come together en masse for events such as these. Do you see this where you might rope in some other musicians from around the world to perform this as well?
Yeah, I hope so. When I get to sing this thing on on stage as well, you know, when I'm planning to do a tour in May in Europe. And another great thing will be when I hear the audience joining, you know, that's going to be a great moment as well. And getting people involved is, you know, it's great. It's one of the things I want to do.
Well, Yusuf, good luck with that. Thank you very much for taking the time out to speak with us. Good speaking with you.
Thank you, Riz.
Thank you for joining us too. Now remember, you can follow the program on Twitter. We're going to keep you notified on upcoming shows, and you can send us questions and comments to pose to our guests. On the next show, as social revolutions sweep through the Middle East, how marginalized has the US become, and how will this affect its future role in the region? Be sure to tune in for that, but for now we leave you with more of Yusuf's musical tribute to the revolution in the Arab world, his new song, My People. See you next time.
My people. Oh, come on, my people. God, show them the way. My people. God, show them the way. My people. See them pray. My people. My people.
To access a market of 1.5 billion consumers, please push the button. For more power to your global business, invest in Turkey.
We do accept that there was very bad mistakes made in our banking area.
Behind the headlines
Most South Koreans are not interested in reunification.
is the inside story. At this time on Al Jazeera.
As geeks take on dictators, bloggers turn dissidents, and social networks root for social justice, governments are going cyber, spying on their citizens, erecting firewalls like iron curtains, and closing down websites. We ask, is cyber-generated change virtual or real? Empire at this time on Al Jazeera.
I'm Melissa Chan reporting from Sichuan province, where a powerful earthquake is scaring people around this province, causing death, destruction, and injuries.
Here's yet another example of a questionable land grab between the powerful and the powerless.
We're an intensive care unit where until last week, few people have even heard of enterovirus 71.
Police won't let us film, and as you can see, they're trying to take the camera off of us right now.
Melissa Chan, Al Jazeera.
If you're a Nokia user, you can download Al Jazeera's news widget from Nokia's Ovis store. The news widget, available on compatible Nokia devices, gives users quick and easy access to real-time news updates from Al Jazeera English. See the world in real time. Al Jazeera Mobile.
The unrest goes on in Libya. Now NATO is calling an emergency